Welcome to the Dre on the Keys podcast. I'm your host, Gosey. This is a podcast geared towards musicians trying to better their craft with practical musical advice. I'm just here to share my knowledge. I'll bring on guests in the future, but we're just here to get better. This is the podcast I wish I had 10 years ago when I was teaching myself how to play music. And today, I'm just going off the head. Had a friend come by today actually, and we were working on scales. Today, we're going to talk about scales, how to practice scales, best practices, tips, some ideas. It really amazed me when I talked to my homie. And he had went through high school band and college band. And he never really shedded scales. He said he only shedded scales the one time to get into TSU. You know, and that's a big hole, a big gap in our music education. Scales, I guess I could start with an analogy. Scales is like exercising. You don't go to the gym one day, exercise, work out, and I figured out exercising. No. Scales is a daily practice. Daily. You want to be hitting your scales. Scales to me are music theory in practice. I'll say that again. Scales are music theory in practice. It's the practical application of music theory. And we'll talk about scales in depth and how to practice them today. But that's the first thing. It's not about learning the scale. The power is in the doing. You have to play your scales every day. Every time you get on the instrument. And we'll deal with the major scale and some different ways you can practice. But just getting that for me was a game changer. It's a game changer. Because I was like, man, I know my skills. I'm not playing my skills. No. It's the doing. You can know how to do push-ups, but you're not going to build any muscle unless you're actually doing the push-ups. Skills get you acquainted with your instrument. It gets the feel of your instrument. You learn the patterns, the shapes. Skills help you when it's time to transpose a song. You have to modulate. Skills get you comfortable there. So this episode is going to be all about scales. I'm going off the cuff here with number one. Practice your scales with a metronome. I live by the 60 BPM, and I use different subdivisions with the rhythm as I go on. The next thing, I practice my scales to the 7th. I got that from the Jazz Piano Skills podcast, and Barry Harris also alluded to that as well. Practice your scales to the 7th. If you practice a scale just from the octave, I'm going to turn, I got my keyboard behind me. You're not hearing the tonality of the scale. You're just hearing octaves. But if you practice your scale up to the 7th, dum, da 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 da, you're hearing the tonality of that scale. That was an Ionian mode, the regular major scale. What if I did Myxolydian? Oh, da 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 da. You're hearing that flatted 7th scale degree there, right? So you're hearing the tonality of the scale. The next point, get creative. You don't have to play just ascending and descending like a robot. No, we want to build our ear and our mind. It starts up here mentally. We want to build our ear and our mind up. So, break it up. Right? That was broken thirds. Right? Thirds. Broken triads. Right? Break it up. Fourths. I think you get the idea. Break it up. Creative skill practice. I think the last tip I'm gonna leave you with, because I gotta hit the rehearsal, guys. I have to get to rehearsal, but it's February, and I said I'm gonna podcast every day. So the consistency is very important with music, with life, with anything. You want to be successful, you have to be consistent. But the last thing, don't get stuck in just the major mode, the Ionian mode. Make sure you hit your minor modes. For years, I would only play the major scales. Like, I don't need to play the minor scale. It's the same notes. No. Play the major, play your minor, play your harmonic minor, melodic minor, and then go through the modes. So, that's major, natural minor, right? Harmonic minor, melodic minor. Jazz musicians, we don't change the notes. We just play the same notes. You want those color tones, right? And then you want to do all of your modes. Dorian. You want to do Phrygian. What's next? Lydian. Myxolydian. Then you want to do we did the Aeolian, natural minor, and your Locrian. Then after that, you want to do your exotic scales. So you want to do your your Lydian Dominant scale. You want to do your fully altered scale. And you want to do your half whole scale. And I'll be sure to link to those in the show notes. And if you have any questions, send me a message on Instagram, Dre on the Keys, Instagram, Dre on the Keys on Facebook. Guys, I hope that you got some value out of this. I hope you got value out of this. I do this for you all. I do this for me 10 years ago. So I'm hoping that this can be a game changer for you, and I definitely expect to dive deeper into this as the podcast progresses. Again, I'm Dre on the keys. If you made it this far, you are a diehard listener. You're serious about your craft. And if anything helped you out, you gain value, hey, buy me a piece of chicken. You know I like chicken. Hit the Patreon link in the podcast show notes. Hit the Cash App, man. Buy me a 2-piece. But I work hard for this, setting this stuff up. So, but anyways, if anything, follow me on social media. Put a like on the Facebook page, Dre on the Keys. Dre on the Keys. It's spelled exactly how it sounds. Dre on the Keys. And I am out for this one. Yes, sir.